Alright guys, welcome to my live stream. Gonna be trading the New York session stock market open for ES futures, Euro futures, oil, NASDAQ, Bitcoin. Not so much the others, but definitely the ES futures. Alright, let's get started. 9 o'clock. So let's take a look at the charts here. Let's see where we're going to look for any possible trades. Start with ES. I'm gonna mark off. Well, we got the weekly open right here. We've taken out previous day's highs, Friday's highs. We have imbalance here down to the lows, but my bias is going to be to the highs or long. So I have a long bias. Let's see what we got working here. Possible balance up high. I think we're already at the mid-range of this down move. We're above 50% on the Thursday, Friday down move. I expect to retrace this whole move. Let's see what we got with the Euro. Euro, same thing. Let's move this to Monday. We got the weekly open right here. Weekly open. We have some consolidation in this area with a value area was created. We got a little consolidation. We got to move away from the value area. I wonder if we come back and test this value area, come back down to rebalance this imbalance. That would all depend on the dollar. See what the dollar's doing. Same idea. Finding a base. We have this swing point right here. Below right here, this whole area Right here, this is the futures, the bond futures for the 10-year. I like to compare them to the dollar because I like to see if they're going in lockstep or if they're moving in divergence. So far we got a pretty good mirror pattern right here. So whatever we're doing up here, we tend to be mirroring down here. Looks that way. So there's really nothing that's jumping out to me about the dollar. So I'm gonna maintain neutrality here, but I'm leaning towards a push up to rebalance this into this, move higher, and then eventually come back down. But we are going to be cutting rates soon, so the rate cuts are going to be a dovish stance. So we should see the dollar fall. Let's see. All right, so we got the market open in about 20 minutes. ES is still consolidating around highs. We're at the equilibrium point, halfway. VWAP, weekly VWAP's at 63.36. We might come retest that, push higher. Maybe we come see this. We have an imbalance here, but it doesn't look like it's going to get filled in. Previous week's low got taken out. Let's take that out. Stops got taken. Let's take that out. Pretty clean. Alright, nothing too special. Let's head over to order flow. Alright, here we can see order flow, start of the week, sorry. Alright. No, this is start of the day, yeah. This is the start of the day. Notice how we're inside this high volume node here. We didn't have much volume right here on this weekly. So it looks like we're sitting right in there in that pocket. We have the weekly value, the weekly point of control. Might come back down to retest that. I like the push down to the point of control for the weekly. I also like the weekly VWAP to be tested. So I want to see this area get some action today. Last real point of volume nodes right here to the left, so that lines up perfectly with our area. We have an order block area of consolidation right here. Yeah, I don't see why price shouldn't come down to the VWAP and then possibly push back up. Oh, sorry. Looks good, I like that. Let's see what happens. We have an imbalance right here. Imbalance right here. I don't like this. Let me remove this. 1 minute, guys. You know what? I don't want to see the median. Price pushing down. Might get a VWAP tag before the open. See what oil's doing. Oil's looking, it's gonna keep going lower. Check the market exposure. This has to be for yesterday. Call premium's higher than put premium, that's pretty obvious. Nvidia, Meta, Tesla, Master leading the way. Let's check out Master, see what's going on. This was one I was gonna add to my retirement portfolio. They're just so expensive, these options. So let me these are all the options that I'm watching right here. All these contracts I'm looking to hold in my IRA. Let's check out the 410 call expiring in October. Open interest is staying the same. Volume came in on July 28th. Open interest is staying the same. They piled in this at the end of July, and they're closing some positions here now. Let's go back. What else do we have? 390 call. Adding positions here. Open interest is increasing. Bit Digital. What is this? See what the volume is like. Huh. What is this? Bit Digital. Seems like a Bitcoin treasury play or Ethereum treasury play. $3. Look at the open interest. September, the $3.50 strike. Huh. Interesting. Energy taking a laggard. Microsoft, AMD. So I'm in a big, not big, but I'm in a position on AMD in my IRA, doing a poor man's covered call. I bought the 70 Delta leap, well not leap, 6 month to expiration long call, and then I sold the September 190. I think it was a 30 Delta call. Technology leading the way. Finance is second. I think the financial sector is about to get a huge kick. I think Bank of America, JP Morgan. See if we can find any whales. JP Morgan. These look like all hedging and closing. Alright, just the regular market stuff today, guys. Crazy volume. TBT. 350. I like this strike. I mean this in expiration. The highest open interest is the $3 call. Coming out of the two, they're rolling. 350, but it's short term. 10 days, 3 days, 350. Just added 5,000 contracts last night. Volume's going up. Should I take a try at this? No. Just stick to what I know. There's virtually no put premium. ETBT. I'm gonna add this. Potential. And I'm gonna add this 350 call. 10 days. What about that $3 call? I like that. I'll watch that. Alright, market's about to open. Let's take a look where dealers are positioning. Let's take a look at Friday's positioning. Pretty even. Alright, let's take a look. See what happens. So on the left side, I have the ATAS platform, order flow. If you really zoom in, you're going to see volume profile on each candle. 15 minutes, usually maybe 30 is a little better. Alright, so now we'll get an idea of where the volume is relative to price. So as you can see here on this candle, volume's towards the lows. You have a delta, so the red and green are delta bars. You have volume, and then you have delta. So delta will be the difference between the bid and the ask volume. So when it's red, the bid got hit more by 326 contracts out of 1,000, and then you see up here the ask got hit 409 out of 581. And then on the right side I have the daily volume profile, and on the left side I have the weekly. It's my small account, small options account. I like to do credit spreads on SPY, SPX. I'm gonna close this. This is majority done. Close it when the market opens. So I'm up 100 here, I'm up 50 here on the euro, and then I have a hedge in. This is my hedge. So I bought a put, a weekly put. Alright, so when the market opens, I'll close this position. Let's see what ES wants to do. If we're gonna come down to this area right here. Day, point of control on the weekly. with the time price opportunity, looks like. So this is volume profile as well, but on the daily. So this was yesterday's volume profile, and this was the day before. So the volume area, low and high, and the point of control is what I'm looking at. And let me just change one indicator. Let me extend lines. So now once they hit the line, it'll be mitigated. So the highs got mitigated here. Now we could come down to here into these volume nodes, into 46. Does that line up with our VWAP? It does. I'm getting short. I want to see us push to 46. Getting out of my SPX. Oh no, not. Psych. 65. Alright, I'm short. Target is 46. Pushing. Alright. Put the stop loss above the highs. Looks like we're still running, filling orders. Nothing but red delta right now. Red delta coming in. So down here, this purple line right here on the delta bars, I want you to guys pay attention at that purple line. That means buy or sell orders were completely matched with any market by aggressive market orders. So the sell limits were resting up here. When the market grabbed them, they filled this resting passive sell limit orders. And that's what's getting filled right now, these sell limit orders. Once we get past this little area right here on the left, once we get past this node right here, we'll probably come right into this node. I like sometimes getting in on the open because it's a good liquidity push right at the beginning. So we see volumes all at the lows. We're building at the lows on the order book. If we look to the left, order flow. Mainly sells, but this is the open, so let them fight it out. Here comes large sell orders. If we can break through this zone right here, then I think we're free falling. Delta's neutral. Delta's turning green, so now we gotta watch. Maybe we can get out of this position early. Let's see. I'm gonna put the stop loss right above the open of this candle. That's the 8 o'clock candle. 6 get tapped. See what market exposure is looking like. If we fall through, we should be falling a lot. It's the negative gamma exposure price is going to accelerate through here down to the lows, down to 6,300 on the SPX, not ES. It's a little off by a few numbers, but this is current price, so price is doing what it's doing, and then it should fall about 20 points. 15. Should fall about 15 points. So 15 points from 60 is 45. Alright, let's see. Just wait. Out with zero. That's zero. My wife brought her home one day randomly. Alright, market moving against us. Still slightly bearish. Only thing I don't like is this absorption of the sell orders, or the buy limit orders waiting for the absorption. VWAP right above price. If we start to trade above VWAP and above the weekly value area high, I'll look to cut the trade. Price moving against me. It's only been 7 minutes into the open. Let's give it some time. Took out the lows, previous lows. It's the only thing I'm concerned about. To get out the trade soon. Still no volume though. Maybe that was accumulation. That was accumulation down here. Large buy up top. VWAP. If we get through VWAP, I'm closing the trade. Nope. Push back down. Created a double top right here. Failed auction at the top. Get past the VWAP, get past the weekly, I'm out. 200 is not bad. Have a loss. So the blue here, if you're looking, the blue is a large three points in a row of large buying of a ratio that is over 300% from bid to ask. So they're buying 300% more than the ask for 2 consecutive prices. Weekly value area highs, keeping price subdued. Alright, looking to close the trade. Ideally, I want to get long at VWAP, the weekly VWAP. Let's see if price is just messing with me right now. See if this is sustainable. All the volume was at the lows, so that's either accumulation or they're trying to push and they're running into a wall, which is still accumulation. So here comes the push lower. I see a lot of buyers. A lot of volume at this 366 point. Price coming back down into the point of control of the day. Most volume's been done right here. Let's see if we can flip. The only thing I don't like is the absorption of sell orders into the buy limits. Right now, the makers have the market. The takers drove it down into the buy limit orders. Buy limits were at the lows. We'll switch to 15-minute time frame. Alright, we have double. We have up top and down low. So this is usually continuation into absorption. So I'm going to look to get out of here soon. We're filling in a lot of orders up top, a lot of buy orders. The sell orders got absorbed at the lows. We push through, I'm going to get out. Through to the next level. I'm out. Alright, one loss, down 450. See what Euro's doing. Oil's down. These good. Still not convinced, but I'm going to let it be for now. I still want VWAP to tag. Still not convinced. I want to see this get tagged. Weekly point of control and VWAP. I might put a sell at 365. Yeah, I might put a limit. It's rocking, it's going. See this up here with the P shape? That's going. It's gonna run through this whole low volume right here and stop right here, 73. Rejected, but no. We're still filling. Trading above VWAP, above the median, and above the value area high weekly. Is this a long? One, two push, equity open. divergence. We break 365 and 360, I'm in short again. I think I'm going to get short on a limit here. Point of control. This needs to hold. This VWAP. Should I get long off this VWAP? Nope, dumping. Buyers getting absorbed by sellers. Point of control right here, shifting. Back up into price, the large buy orders. Let's see if we mitigate and then we dump. Let's see. Everyone's long. The crowd is, the sentiment is long. Let's see if we take people out. Into the VWAP, the weekly VWAP. As of now, we can go either way. See what my futures are doing. I mean my options. Euro's fine. SPX. Put in a good till cancel. Hedge, whatever, I'm just gonna let the hedge run. The hedge is a 6,000 strike put to end Friday. I opened it up Sunday night in case the market wanted to dump. So I'm looking for today. Actually, no, I don't even have a trade today. I might do a call spread. I don't know. Put spread maybe. See how the market's doing. Let's see, we have some resistance right here, but if we break through, then we break down, we're going down. There's a lot of overhead resistance. Not really. Not at 80. Is this a swing failure? If this is swing failure, I'm going to try with short one more time. But bias long. I have a long bias today, but there's a lot of rebalancing that needs to be done at the lows, unless we don't rebalance and we take off from here. Unless this is consolidation zone, which it probably is. I don't think we come rebalance any of this. I think we just take off maybe into the highs. See the TPO chart. We already tagged the point of control for 2 days ago. I really want to see this 46 get tagged. Four hours showing me pure indecision. Alright, sell orders are starting to dominate. I like the shorts. I'm gonna try one more. I'm out above the highs. And after that, I'm done for the day. Alright, we're in profit for now. We see on the left that the absorption dots were at the highs. Looks like they were running out the highs to go lower. See if we can push lower. Here come the sell orders, no absorption. Absorptions at the highs, market buys were being absorbed by limit sells. Takers were driving into the maker's limits. We're pushing now. There's no volume here, there's no auction here. We're gonna go search for more auction, either lower or higher. Under VWAP, past point of control for the day. I want to see this volume node get traded through, and then I want this point of control to get hit next. Let's see if we can get this to happen. See what the auction's like. Low volume, all sells. Takers are pushing the market down. Aggressive sell orders, market sell orders. Sell limits were up at the top. Buyers pushed into it. Makers were sitting at the top. No auction, low volume, pushed down into this point of control right here. I think we push into this right here. Stop loss moved to right above that swing high in the 1 minute. That's a swing failure right there. Push, push. This is the equity 2 push open. Swing failure, push down lower into this order block. Let's see if it stays. Delta's negative 2K. That's more than the delta on this candle is more than the entire opening the entire opening range. Pushing. See if we flush down. I'm gonna take out this last one. Put a buy one back here. See how price runs out these lows very shallow and then reverses? I don't want that to happen here. So if we're gonna go, I'm gonna have a take profit on there. Just one contract because I'll be in 2 by then. Trading under daily VWAP, trading under the point of control. We have to get through this last down candle. There it goes. You saw that? Something happened. News happened. I'm out. What was that? What news just happened? Look at all these orange candles on the left. There is no news. What? Oh, President Trump? Oh, PMI? How did I not know PMI? I didn't even look. Whatever. Got out with 200. Squeezed that. Saw all those orders get filled at once? The in, the out. Alright, I'm up 254 on the day. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we tag VWAP on the weekend, we get long. All these orange are the 300% higher bids than ask. Alright, 4K delta total. See if we rebalance. It was a good little push. I didn't like the news, but see what happens. Probably keeps pushing. Alright, these are getting absorbed. Push the market into buy orders. See, we pushed right into this volume node. This is the resistance. We're going to keep pushing back down. Is it worth taking one more try? I doubt it. All the volume's in the middle of the candle. I want to put on a credit spread here. I don't want to put on a call spread though. Alright, point of control weekly just got moved up to right exactly where we are now. Biggest moves come off the weekly point of control. So, is this a buy? Is this a push higher? It might be. Alright, let's see if we can run this back the other way, guys. Got an imbalance right here. We need to fill in. This was the 47. Alright, VWAP's at 40. Where were these imbalances on the 15 minute? It's so weird. I guess they're on the lower time frame, the imbalances. Imbalance right here, VWAP, let's see. Double bottom. Buyer stepping in. See if we rebalance this. Nope, we're going right to where I thought we would go. Right to 46. Come the buyers, I might get him buy. I don't know how far it's gonna drop until it turns around. Alright, imbalance tagged, I think I'm getting in long. Buy orders were resting right there where the imbalance was. Alright, let's push to the highs. See if we can get past 57. Alright, here's the point of control. We're coming up to the point of control on the left. We're going to push through it, or we're going to reject it. Coming up to the most volume right here. Still green delta. So when you see red candle and green delta, that's the it's a little bit of an indication, but not too much. So red candle, green delta. It's a good sign we're on the right side, but it's not always guaranteed. Hello. Sasha. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm on a live stream right now. Alright. Alright, looks good. Delta's still green. Candles pushing higher. See where we can add. I think I can add right here. Alright, 2 contracts long. I'm going to look to scalp it at VWAP. I think everybody's flipping long now. Should fuel a little rally up to VWAP. Should head up to 66. Delta just flipped red. Might get out of one position. No, we're holding. Delta's red. Sellers are trying to push. Position. Big sells coming in. Delta's red. Volume at the lows. Is it accumulation or continuation? Large sell orders at the low. Unless it does a double bottom, but I doubt it. Should be out. I think it wants that VWAP down lower. Buyer stepping in. I don't think they're going to do much, but let's see. I'm out. just got filled. What a crazy day. Alright, well, I was right. 46. Right to VWAP. Right to it. I think I'm done for the day. I don't want to get too back and forth with this. Yeah, we're coming down. Everybody's short. No. I don't get short at the lows, even though I want to. Here comes the point of control right at the price right now. This could be a reversal or a continuation. Sell off. I'm not getting it. Don't get in, Sean. The original sell was valid. That was a good sell. But it's too late. It was a good sell though up here. Right to it. Incredible, right? right to it. We were right. I think Monday's move was a trap. The push up was a trap. I had that. I'm not getting long on this. That's probably it for me today. $100. It's fine. Don't do it. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Euro's doing nothing. My VWAP. I think we come back down. I think the market got too high. I think we're gonna come back down. AMD. Let's see who the laggards are. What's Bitcoin doing? Let's see if we can get a diversion. So right now we have bond futures, 10-year bond futures outpacing the TLT ETF and the euro dollar. I want to see the euro dollar head higher to follow the 10-year futures now. Rates are coming down. Market's pricing in rate cuts. Yeah, I knew it. I'm going to get short again on the market.
Order filled.
Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see where they want to go with this. Past VWAP, so I'm short. Let's see what they want to do with this. Right here, 6,300. Alright, last trade of the day. Might have been one last ditch effort to get people involved. Hopefully the push up was just a retracement to get this high out. And we come back down and keep pushing. We'll see. Last trade of the day. Our last trade of the morning. Yeah, it's getting absorbed. I think we're moving into we're in a negative exposure, so we're going to keep dropping.
Order filled.
Got to push for you through a few more negative exposure levels till we get to some kind of base. Keep selling, keep pushing. First take profit is going to be here. This level right here. There we go. There's a little bit of a break. One more level to break, and then I'm gonna look to scale out. level to go. This negative gamma. See if we can flush. Buyers are stepping in, but see who controls. See if the takers take. Large sell, large delta at the lows. Sellers are trying, but the buy limit orders are coming in. Buy limit orders got pulled. Should flush. Here's the flush. See if we can maintain the sells. Up 500. I'm gonna peel one off. No, I'm not. Don't do it. Let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. Alright, up 500. Keep pushing. Let's see if we flush. Nothing but sell orders. Good. Flush. One more level of support. That's going to get broken. Here it goes. Flush. Break even. Keep flushing. We have one more level. I'm going to take one off here. Keep flushing. Market's flushing, nothing but sell orders. Look at the red delta. Heavy red delta, no absorption dots above price, or I mean below price. Negative 2K delta followed behind in front of a 3K delta. So let's see, there's more sellers today. I think this whole up move from yesterday was nonsense. I think we keep coming down. Alright, keep pushing. Here's the flush. Large sell orders right now. Buyers trying to step in at the lows. They're going to get crushed. We're in the last level. We're coming up to positive gamma. There's probably going to be a bounce somewhere around 330. Let's flush through. I'm going to put this stop above the 15-minute. No, I don't want to risk 300. Let's put it back to break even. Here comes the bounce. If we flush, we flush. I don't really need $137, but should take it. The buy limit orders are getting absorbed and then pulled. Takers are selling, pushing the market into the makers, which are the buy limit orders. Takers are aggressors and makers are passive. Can we get past this level? Flushing. Value area low weekly just got replaced to right here. You can see failed auction at the lows. Only one side of the market was traded. bid. Not much reaction off the lows. I think we go to the next level. Here comes the next level. We're gonna push all the way through. I think 63.15 is the next stop. Let's push. All right, we're pushing. Pushing. There's nothing on the ask. Everything's on the bid. Pushing up 500. Pushing. We bounced off the first call gamma exposure, but that call gamma was longer earlier. I think we come right through it. I don't want to bounce and then get taken out. Should I take the 500? Nah, here comes the sells. Orange blocks. Let's go. Let's flush. Let's flush. Push. We're flushing. Consecutive sell orders back to back. 3K delta. Good, we're flushing. Flushing. Up 600. Flushing. I don't like this area right here where it's stalling. I need it to keep pushing through. I want to see 315. Here come the buy orders. I'm going to get out. Sellers pushing. Alright, I'm locked in for at least 400. We're up 700. Keep pushing. There's no buyers in sight. No buyers in sight. Keep pushing. I think I'm gonna get out. Oh, never mind. Keep pushing. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm leaving it for, it's either 412 or 1200. Flushing. Let's see how my put is going. Euro's rising. Good. Alright, here comes the flush. I'm going to move the stops to above this candle's high. So we're locked in for 612. It's good. 6. $600 in one day. That's great money, bro. Great money. I want that 825. I want to take that. Alright, I think I'm going to take this. I'm done. I'm out. 900 on the day. 900 on the day. Good trading, guys. That's a lesson on not getting up or not being discouraged if you get two trades that are going against you. And now look, price is coming back up. So good. Alright, guys. See you in the next one. Up $800.